Bonjour tout le monde. I just thought I'd jump on here to give you a little piece of advice on how to learn new vocabulary in French and really improve your fluency. It's a slow process, but it's an efficient process. In my classes, I often put a list of vocabulary for students to practice an activity with. But I don't recommend learning that list of vocabulary by heart with their English translation. When you do this, you train your brain to go from English to French, and you train your brain to constantly search for a word. So when you're having a conversation with people, you're thinking English first and then French, and the French word is distant from the actual object. It feels foreign, it doesn't feel real that that object is called that in French. I recommend doing something different. So you can definitely use that list of vocabulary and practice using it into activities and things like that. But the best way of actually learning it is associating it with an object. And you can do that in your daily life. So, for instance, if you have a French class and you're given a list of vocabulary that week, let's say this week we're talking about traveling, so there's lots of there's vocabulary about transportation, like cars and planes, things like that. So instead of learning this absolute list by heart, okay, a plane is un avion, a car is une voiture, un vélo est a bicycle, c'est un vélo. Instead, every day pick one. Go and have a look at a car outside your window. Think, oh, car in French is voiture. Now question yourself, is that masculine or feminine? Actually question yourself in your head. Go like, est-ce que c'est masculin ou féminin? Answer that question. You have a win. It's a good way of memorizing it. Always learn the word of vocabulary with its article, le and la. So you have your answer if it's feminine or masculine. And then try and think of two or three things you can do with that object. So with a car, for instance, you can use the car, you can drive the car, you can stop the car. J'utilise la voiture pour aller au travail. Je conduis ma voiture tous les jours. J'arrête la voiture au stop. Very simple little sentences. But then you are practicing using that word of vocabulary in sentences. You are learning more than just the word. You are learning the word in a context, and you are associating the object to its French name and slowly distancing yourself from the English. Make sure that you think of those actions, but that you also say them out loud. Once you have your sentence built in your head, say it out loud. You can write it down and read it out loud, whatever works best, but it's important to pronounce the words because your muscles, your mouth muscles memorize as well. It's very important to learn a language to pronounce it. The language is made to be pronounced, so it's important. So I think that is one of the best way to learn some new vocabulary and really memorize it. Feel familiar on how to use it as well, because then you have verbs that are associated with it. Conduire, which is to drive. Arrêter, which is to stop. Things like that. One thing that you can do, if you think that you are going to forget doing it, is maybe schedule 5 minutes a day where it's like wherever I am, whatever I'm doing, I'm taking 5 minutes to look around me and pick an object, find its French word, find its French name, figure out if it's feminine or masculine, and think of 2 or 3 actions you can do with it so that you practice using it in concrete cases and scenarios in your head and out loud if possible. If you are in a public place, pretend you're on the phone to someone. Anyway, voila. And if you want to learn French, don't hesitate to sign up to my classes. There are live classes every week for $9.95 a month, and you can cancel anytime. You come and go as you please. Voila. Bisous, and don't hesitate to subscribe if you enjoyed this little video. Bisous.